it's week 21, as you can see I've flashed out the corset, which frankly I don't know why, because corsets are so uncomfortable. Like, I like how they look, but I can't move. That's very annoying. And I tried to drive because I went grocery shopping, and driving in corsets, something that I don't wish on anybody. It's pain in the ass because they do look good, so maybe it's because it doesn't fit me right. Maybe if I spent like 3 days it would take to extensively build a corset that would fit me properly with properly shaped boning, and no, that's not gonna happen. So until then I have that, and I do not plan to ever wear a corset underneath a cosplay. No way! This shit is just too uncomfortable. I'd rather look fat than be uncomfortable for a whole day. That said, it does look good, but it just doesn't fit me, so all my fat just burps out of the bottom. And this is supposed to be under my boobs. My boobs are there, but it can go further because there's my hips. Like, my body is just not meant for this type of corset. This type of corset just doesn't fit my body shape. Anyway, just another sign that I'm not just fat, I'm unhealthy. Anyway, it's been a week since last vlog, and it passed way faster since I've been skipping the sleep schedule again. So Wednesday has been scheduled. I've been cancelled due to a scheduling error that I wrote here because it's a nightmare. Night Vale put. Anyway, I did stuff. I did not do dreads. I did not do tea. I did not do any candle at no point. And I don't feel bad guilty about it because frankly right now my relationship with the whole Etsy project just is bad. For the simple reason that for now I did not get any reward for all the energy and time and money I've invested in it. So for now Etsy just go fuck itself, far from me. But I still did a couple of things. I wrote and it's been important, and I had fun. So last week I've done the commission for Selene, and this week I finished the commission I had made for Julian, and the one Julian asked me for was more complicated, and I was so glad it was finished. It's just but overall I'm happy, they like it. I'm gonna give up on that. I also had a comment on it. It was not a nice comment, it was a Rakava mod comment telling me not to tell that it was commissioned, so it was just great. Anyway, I did that. I did a lot of normal domestic stuff, caring about the place I was living in and all of that. I spent a lot of time watering my garden. I have given up on watering the garden near the camp because what I planted there was eggplants and tomatoes, and they were really fragile when I went to go visit them 3 days ago. So frankly at that point I know they didn't survive, so I won't, spend some time investing effort and water in it because it's not gonna work. Instead I'm gonna keep the room all there for the big ones, for the watermelons, the melons, and all of the pumpkins, which will take a lot of place, a room. And that's why I needed it. And once all of the tulips will have wilted and I can dig up the onion from it, I can use the space left by them to plant the tomatoes here. So that's the goal. That's how it's going for now. I'm not super proud of the fact that I gave up the tomatoes at the cup, but I can live with that. I also worked on mermaid, so it's the 29. So I really needed to be done, so I planned the bullet journal month for mermaid, and I like it mostly. Like I have done 8 drawing of mermaids. They look great. They're some of my best work, so I'm proud. I'm not super happy with the fact that I don't have a lot of background. Like I have, for each page I have one big drawing of a mermaid, but I don't have anything around it. I don't have a lot of room for it, but for now it feels a little bland, which I don't like, but we'll see if I can get it better when I actually film it. So I'm gonna do that tomorrow, because I don't have a lot of room for that, because after tomorrow it's gonna be May.
It's gonna be May. It's gonna be May. It's gonna be May. It's gonna be May.
So I did that. I did the donuts, and most of them went to my neighbors, and they were not the one yet. I don't know if it's a problem of flour or of kneading or of a crappy recipe, because I watch her doing it and it just doesn't work like that for me. Anyway, it sucked a lot. It's like my 5th attempt at donuts in my life, and I swear someday I'm gonna find the right recipes, but for now it's a lot of work for not working in the end, so I'm frustrated about it. But I did them, and so I used my oil for it, and I did cookies, and I did the far. What else did I do? I read a lot. And I went grocery shopping today, and I'm dealing with an administrative medical thing right now, so they sent me a bill for 80 euros, and I was like, I don't have 80 euros, fuck you. So I called them and I said, oh, don't worry, it's probably just a bug, a glitch in the system. Don't mind it. And then they call me again and say, oh, by the way, we owe you 30 euros. And I was like, you made my day. And so with that breathing room, maybe I can go to the store maybe tomorrow and buy a hammock. That would be great. That would brighten my day. So anyway, I finished my 2 commissions that I was done. There are 2 more that my friends told me they would be interested in. Some is the Testiel one, but I have to talk about her again if she wants it. And the other one is a cursed one. It's a Emperor Krusty the Clown Earth rapey stuff. So just because it's strange and cursed, I want to do it. So maybe I will. But I told them that if they want it, they're gonna have to pay a lot. Enough for me to have pink hair. So there's that. Yeah. I also have some sales from Vinted, so I can I have a little room to buy a couple more things, maybe, hopefully. So there's that. I updated my list for what I wanted to do with 2021 and then 2022 that I know that won't fit into 2021 but will be my big projects for 2022. So in 21 I have writing, so I have the Invent Fix, the MLP series and some commissions. For now I'm working on all three. I have some sewing to do, I have the mannequin to do, I have a scarf that I wanted to turn into a top for the summer. I have the Luna top for my Luna cosplay. I have the cording gloves. I have adding pockets to all of my skirts and pants and adjusting the size. And a lot of cushions. So that's the sewing part, which was gonna take a while. I have some art that I wanted to do. I have the globe that I want to repaint and make the picture out of. I have the Celestia patch that I want to make, to embroider for the Celestia cosplay. And I want to paint a t-shirt with Isaac Newton version of Gottlieb. So that was a dream that I had for a while, so maybe it's gonna be the year that I'm gonna do that. And also, I didn't know it, last year for Gish I had made those toilet paper sculptures, so I have a rhinoceros. It was, the point was to make an endangered species out of it, out of toilet paper rolls. So I'm keeping all of my toilet paper rolls because I want to make a whale, a big blue whale, an elephant and maybe more. And I'd like to have, because I really like my rhino, so I'd really like to have like several, to make a big fat photo. Anyway, that's an art that I wanted to do this year. And big projects, I have the pallet bed, the young adult advices, the garden, and additional videos. I'm forgetting something. Oh yeah, I started a new book. Writing, I mean, it's gonna be called Hope, and I hope I'm gonna finish one day. In 2022, I have my big projects will be cosplay, and I mean monstrous cosplays that may make my own silicone mermaid tail from scratch. The centaurs. So I will have big fat structure out of metal, so I can just fit myself in, and if I move my two legs, it's gonna move the other legs in opposite, so if I move anyway, you get the point. So I'm gonna have the big structure. It's gonna take me a while, I think, and a lot of trials and errors, and it's gonna be a lot of work. And on top of that, I will have a fur cover, and of course I have a pattern for it, because I'm planning to have a couple more different colors, and the matching hose. So I need to have the shoes, and then for some videos that I'm gonna use the centaurs for, I'm gonna need some armor, and anyway, I'm gonna have to have some different characters, like the centaurs from Fantasia and some characters from My Little Pony, and maybe even an original one sometime. So anyway, I'm gonna have to match the colors of the fur and the skin and the hair and a lot of things to become centaurs, and it's gonna be awesome, but that's gonna be a lot of work. I want to make Obsidian from Steven Universe, which is this huge black and lava monster. I love her so much, and she has like 8 arms and she's huge and has 2 faces, and it's gonna be great if I manage to do it. and I also want to make lapis lazuli from Steven Universe, and it's classified in the big thing because I want to make some resin water wings. It's gonna be great. And I want to participate in events that I didn't do this year. I want to fly kites for the Friday of Easter, which I didn't do this year because I learned about it too late. And I want to make Pi Day that I didn't do this year just because I wasn't in it. I want to make Earth Day, something for Earth Day. And maybe next year, if I'm up to it, I'm gonna do Lemon Week. I'm not gonna do this year. I don't want to burn myself out, so I'm not gonna do it this year, but maybe next year. And in writing, I want to finish to write, just write at that point, Hope and Chimera, the first book of my 7-book series. I want it done. But not this year, because this year I already have a lot of things to write and I'm realistic. The priority for this year in writing is the Advent and maybe the MLP series. So anyway, that's already a lot to do. Next week I will have to deal with some vintage sales and go fetch packages, which is a good thing, but it's need to be done, you know. I wanted to make a palette today and I did not because it's late and I'm tired, and I was reading. I said my son saying, you just read for like 30 minutes and then you go back, you water your things and you undo your palette and then you can shower and go to bed happy, and that did not happen because I'm tired, and reading is easy and it was pretty good fix, so still on it. So palettes will be a big objective of May, just May. I had this crazy idea yesterday that I was going to be writing one fic every day of my MLP series, or just another ship for every day of May, and it's a crazy idea because I'm gonna burn myself out. So it's just a bad idea, but I kind of wanted to do it anyway. I probably won't because I'm more reasonable than anything. So that's palettes and writing and caring of the garden is just the continuous of what I was supposed to do this month. So that's my main focus right now. So yeah, I don't regret. I'm doing great. But the 6th is going to be Julian's birthday, and I wanted to give them the one MLP series Earthfic with mermaids in it that I have in the making, so I wanted to finish it and give it to them on the 6th as a birthday gift. We'll see how that works, and I feel like if I write one MLP series every day, it's just not gonna be special for a birthday, you know. And also, I'm already pushing it by using their birthday as a mermaid excuse, so I'm feeling kind of shitty about it. So I wanted to make it special, and if I just do it anyway, it's not gonna be special, so I don't want to do it. Anyway, it's not done yet. I think I'm gonna close for tonight because it's time.